A dua is simply a supplication where someone asks Allah for help, so here are 5 duas that every Muslim should know. The dua of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Ya muqallib al-qulub, thabat qalbi ala dinik, which means, O turner of the hearts, keep my heart firm upon your religion. The Prophet ﷺ was reported in at-Tirmidhi to have said that the heart of the believer is between 2 fingers of Allah, and then he gestured like this. Whoever he wills to guide will be guided, and whoever he wishes to be deviated will be deviated. May Allah keep us all guided and steadfast. Ameen. The dua of the Prophet Musa alayhi salam, Rabbi inni lima anzalta ilayya min khairin fakir, which means, My Lord, I am in need of any good you can bestow upon me. Musa alayhi salatu wasalam was fleeing for his life into the desert after he'd accidentally killed a man in a fight. So just imagine how scared he must have been, plus how dirty and ragged he must have looked after trekking through a desert. Then he came across 2 women who were waiting to water their sheep for their father, as their father was too old to do it himself. So Musa did it for them. After that he made this dua. Later on the 2 women came back to him, brought him to their father, and the father offered Musa a job and marriage to one of his daughters. The dua of Yunus alayhi salam, La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin. There is no one worthy of worship except you. Indeed, I have been one of the transgressors. Yunus alayhi salam was in a terrible position after being swallowed by the whale, and he realized that at his absolute lowest point, the only one he could turn back to was Allah. These last 2 duas really hit home on how important it is for us to turn back to Allah for help when we need it. And all 3 of these duas are important because if even the prophets, who are Allah's favourite people, have to make these duas in hard times, what excuses do we have? Now here are 2 of my favourite duas. Rabbi zidni ilma, which means, My Lord, increase me in knowledge. It's reported in Sunan Ibn Majah that the Prophet ﷺ said that knowledge is obligatory on every Muslim. So we can use this dua to help us with that. The next is Allahumma yassirli jalisan saliha, which means, O Allah, grant me a pious companion. It's reported in at-Tirmidhi that the Prophet ﷺ said, a man is on the deen of his companions. Now, this dua can be used for either companions or friends, or a spouse, depending on the context. May Allah surround us with people upon the Quran and the Sunnah. Ameen. So those are 5 duas every Muslim needs to know. May Allah grant us all goodness in these. Ameen. Thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.